Students, we are going to discuss chapter 11, that is your network example and protocols. So by now we are going to continue with the chapter 11, that is your network examples and protocols. So you people are already familiar with the term network. Yes, what do you mean by network? Yes, group of systems or one or two systems that are connected together is called as your network. So network is nothing but one or more than one systems are connected together is called as your network. So the next another one term you people are having, it is your protocol. What do you mean by protocol? Yes, protocol, simply to say, protocol is nothing but the rules and the regulations that you people have to follow is called as your protocol. So, protocol, simply to say, what are the rules that you people have to follow is called as your protocol. Then, what do you mean by the term network protocol? So, individually we have discussed what is the meaning for the term network. Similarly, we have finished the meaning for the term net protocol. So now you people are going to join them together to frame the meaning for network protocol. What it is? Yes, it is nothing but the rules that you people have to follow in the network is called as your network protocol. So what rules you people are going to follow? Yes, there you people are having some rules that we can discuss by now. So we can have the exact definition for network protocol is nothing but rules, similarly some formal standards, formal standard, procedures and policies. As a whole, it will be forming a format for you people. So that is called as your protocol. I read out the exact definition for network protocol. Yes, you people listen. Network protocol is the procedures, rules, formal standards and policies which allocates the communication between more than one device. Which is connected in the network. Don't forget, for this communication, each and every computer must be connected in the network for you people. Okay, va? So the first it is your rules, standards and procedures or the policies. Okay, va? Yes, the next it is your communication between more than one device. And similarly, another one important thing that you people have to notice, it must be connected in the network. Then only you people will be able to follow some protocols. So protocol, simply to say, network protocol is nothing but some rules, standards or procedures or policies that you people have to follow when you people are going to have a communication between more than one device. And don't forget that device must be connected in the network for you people. So clear with the definition for network protocols? Yes, next we can see the next one. What is the familiar protocol that you people are having? So another one protocol, standard protocol available from the early when they introduced to the concept of network is your IP. IP is nothing but it is your internet protocol. Okay, wow. So what is this IP is going to do means the main function of this IP is yes, it is going to allows the internet to work, allows internet working, and the next one it boost up internet, and the next one it is going to boost up your internet. So these two are the main function of the internet protocol, that is your IP. What it is? It allows internet working, and the next one, it boosts up the internet. It is going to boost up the internet. So actually what is the basic principle behind this IP is, it is your communication protocol. So IP is nothing but it is your communication protocol. So when you people are transmitting messages from one computer to another, what is actually happening there? So each and every message that you people are sending will be splitted as packets. Each and every message that you people are sending will be splitted into packets for you. That is, for example, you are sending the message from source. This is your source and this is your destination. That is, from this end to another end, you people are sending the message. Okay, wow. So what else message you people are sending? Each and every message will be splitted as a packets for you. Each and every message will be splitted as a packets for you. So these packets are going to have a header. Just for this example, I am giving 2 packets alone for you. Okay, wow. So these 2 packets are going to have the header. That header is going to have the IP address of the next computer. This is going to have the IP address of the destination computer. So from this source, it is moving to the destination. So this header part, this is your header. So this header part is going to have the IP address of this destination computer, IP address of this destination computer. So this IP address is identified, and finally it is going to reach the destination. From the source, just by means of the IP address, it is going to reach the destination for you people. Okay, so clear? Yes, from the source host to the destination host, it is going to deliver through by means of what? Yes, by means of IP address. IP address is available under the packets header. It is available in the packets header. So clear with what is IP? IP is nothing but it is your internet protocol. It is your communication protocol. So when you people are passing a text from source to the destination, each and every messages will be split it out in a packets for you. Each packet will be having a header. That header is going to have the IP address. IP address is nothing but it is the destination computer address it will be having. Clear? Similarly, you are having 2 functions of internet protocol. They are, the first one it allows internet working, and the next one, it boosts up internet. So these are the 2 functions that are available for IP. So clear with the internet protocol? Yes. So during another year, that is during the year 1974, 2 persons, Winch and the next one it is your Bob. Okay, wow. So in the year 1974, Winchtreff and Bob. So these two person introduced a IP connectionless datagram service, that is your TCP. Okay, wow. So these 2 person introduced another one concept, it is your TCP. Here they introduced another one protocol, that is TCP. So the expansion for TCP is Transmission Control Program. Transmission, it is your transmission control program. Okay, wow. So it was introduced in the year 1974. So by the persons Vint and Bob. Okay, wow. So nowadays these 2 are combined together. That is your TCP, IP are combined together, and this is the main. Now we should not tell it these. Now this, these 2 are combined together for us by now. So this protocol This protocol is the main thing that is used for the purpose of transmission. This is the main protocol that is nowadays used for the purpose of transmission. The expansion is TCP/IP is Transmission Control Program, and the next one IP is Internet Protocol. Okay, va? Transmission Control Program is the name given by that persons. So by now it is your Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. So clear with the term TCP and IP, clear with this one. So don't forget, already I told you people, for the purpose of communication, your computer must be connected in the network. It must be connected in the network. Then how the network protocol must be there for you people? ஸோ நான் உனக்கு ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லிட்டேன், உன்னோட கம்ப்யூட்டர் என்ன ஆயிருக்கணும், நெட்ஒர்க்கில் கனெக்ட் ஆகிருக்கணும். அப்போ நெட்ஒர்க்கில் கனெக்ட் ஆகிருக்குன்னா எந்தெந்த ஃபேக்டர்ஸ்லாம் உனக்கு முக்கியமாக இருக்கணும்? எஸ், த ஃபஸ்ட் ஃபேக்டர் தட் யூ பீப்புள் ஹவ் டு நோட்டிஸ், இட் மஸ்ட் ப்ரொவைட் எண்ட் டு எண்ட் ப்ராசஸ் ஆஃப் செக்யூர். That is, what else information that you people are sending must to be secure. So the first point, while designing a protocol, it must consider it is your security. So நீ அனுப்புகிற டேட்டா எல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்கணும்? செக்யூராக இருக்கணும். And the next one, that protocol must be able to manage the data. The protocol must be able to manage the data. Data is nothing but what is the information that you people are sending is called as your data. So these two must be considered when you people are going to design or use some protocols. Okay, wow. So what are the 2 points it must consider? Yes, it must have end-to-end process of security. It must have end-to-end process of security. And the next, it must be able to manage the data. It must be able to manage the data. Similarly, all requirement means, so what are the, for the purpose of communication, what else you people are going to use? For the purpose of communication, yes, for example, you people can have a printer at one end, or you people can have a server at the another end, or you people can have a router at the other end. Okay, va? So what are the requirements, or what are the devices that you people are going to use? Yes, list out some of them. Requirements, or you people can tell it as a devices. Yes, for example, you people can have your servers. You people will be having your computers. Next, you people will be having your laptops. And next, you will be having your router. And next, you will be having some authorized device. So don't forget, what else the device that you people are going to use must to be an authorized. Authorized means it must be having the permission that you people can use it, or you people can access it, or you people can send information to that device. So yeah, what else devices that are connected in your computer must to be an authorized one, must to be an authorized one. Clear? So here, while a person is sending information from source to a destination, what is actually happening? So this person is also going to have installed some protocol. This person is also going to have the protocol. Similarly, this person means it's your computer. Okay, wow. So this computer is also going to have some protocols, and similarly this destination computer is also going to have some network protocols already installed. So it is your network protocol already installed in your computer. So both at the server side, both at the sender side and both at the receiver side, you will be having network protocols. Okay, ma? So that network communication must be applied to each and every computer are connected in the network for you. So each and every computer that are connected in the network for you will be having some protocols. Similarly, they will be having some software, hardware, everything will be connected in the network for you people. So this is your introduction that is related to network protocol. So clear with the definition for network protocol and the term TCP and IP. So clear with this one. Similarly, all the requirements, everything must be connected in the network for you people. Next, we are going to discuss what are the types of networking protocol. So by now we are going to discuss what are the types of networking protocol. So the first one you are having, that is network communication protocol. So you are going to have 3 protocols, okay va. The first one, it is your network communication protocol. Network communication protocol. Yes. So what is this protocol is going to do? Yes, by the name itself, you people will be clear. Yes, this protocol is going to control or manage the communication. How the communication, that is your data communication, is going to happen. How the data communication is going to happen, everything is managed or controlled by this network communication protocol. So what are the protocols that are used here means, yes, simple to say, it is going to say data communication, okay va. So what are the protocols are used here? Yes, it is nothing but it is your HTTP, and the next one, it is your, just now we have finished, no, TCP IP. So these are the protocols that are used for the purpose of data communication, that is your HTTP and TCP IP. And next we are going to see the next type, that is your network security protocol. So it is your network security protocol. Yes, while you people are sending your data or information, everything must be secured, no? Yes, for that purpose also you people are having protocols. For that also you people are having protocol. That is, this protocol is going to implement security over the network communication. So it is going to implement security over network connection, over network connections, okay va. Yes, you people can tell it is a connection, or you people can tell it is a communication. So this protocol, what is going to do? It is going to implement security over the network communication. For this, what are the protocols that are included? Yes, here you people are going to have HTTP, the next one SFTP, and the next one, it is your SSL. So here you people are going to have 3 protocols. What are they? HTTP, SFTP, and the next one, it is your SSL. So the next type you people are going to have is your network management protocol. The next one, it is your network management protocol. Yes, by the name itself, this protocol is going to manage the overall performance. It is going to provide network governance and maintenance. It is going to provide network governance and maintenance. So here, what are the protocols that are used? It is your ICMP, and the next one, it is your SNMP. So these are the 3 types of network protocols you people are having. The first one, it is your network communication protocol. Yes, it is going to provide how the basic data communication happens here. So for here, what are the protocols that are used are HTTP and TCP IP. And the next, it is your network security protocol. Yes, by the name itself, it is going to implement security over the network communication. So here, what are the protocols that are included here? Yes, it is your HTTP, SFTP, the next one, it is your SSL. And the third type you people are having, it is your network management protocol. The next one, it is your network management protocol. By the name itself, it is going to provide network governance and maintenance. It is going to provide network governance and maintenance. So here, what are the protocols that are included? Yes, that is your ICMP, and the next one, it is your SNMP. So these are the protocols that are used for this, for each and every purpose. So the types are network communication protocol, network security protocol, and the next one, it is your network management protocol. So clear with the types? Yes, now we can have what are the expansion. But just by now we have finished all the protocols, no, HTTP, TCP, IP, SFTP. Yes, you people can have what are the expansions. Okay, wow. Yes, first we have finished, it is your TCP IP. You people know what is the expansion for TCP IP. Yes, what it is? Yes, it is your Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol. So TCP IP is nothing but Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol. Okay, wow. So that is for your TCP IP. Next you people are going to have, it is your HTTP. So what is your HTTP? It is your hypertext transfer protocol. It is your hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, this is the expansion for HTTP. Yes, next you people are going to have the next one, that is your SFTP. Next one, it is your SFTP. What is your? It is your Secure File Transfer Protocol. So it is your Secure File Transfer Protocol. That is your SFTP. Next you people are going to have SSL. Next one, it is your SSL. So it is nothing but Secure. So SSL is nothing but Secure Socket Layer. It is nothing but, it is your Secure Socket Layer. So till now we have finished 4, and the next one, it is your ICMP. It is nothing but Internet Control Management Protocol. It is your Internet Control Management Protocol. So already it is coming under the management protocol only, no? Yes. So it is nothing but Internet Control Management Protocol. The next two people are going to have next one. It is your SNMP. Next one, it is your SNMP. So SNMP is nothing but, it is your Simple Network Management Protocol. It is your Simple Network Management Protocol. So these are the expansion for the protocols that we have discussed by now. So 3 types we have discussed, that is your network communication protocol, the next one it is your network security protocol, and the next one it is your network management protocol. So these 2 will be for your first, and these 2 will be for, similarly HTTP also will be included here, will be for your second, and these 2 for your third. So clear with the expansion, we can have a glance over it again. TCP/IP is Transmission Control Protocol / Internet Protocol, and the next one it is your HTTP. It is nothing but Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The next one it is your SFTP, that is your Secure File Transfer Protocol. SSL is nothing but Secure Socket Layer. The next one it is your ICMP. It is nothing but Internet Control Management Protocol. Next one it is your SNMP. It is nothing but, it is your Simple Network Management Protocol. So clear with the broad types of networking protocols. Yes, by now what else we have discussed? Today we have finished the introduction that are related to network protocol. So first we finished network protocols definition. Next we finished what is mean by IP. Next TCP IP. So for each and everything, for the purpose of communication purpose, your computer or your device must be connected in the network. It must be connected in the network. Similarly, it must be an authorized one. Similarly, it must be an authorized one. So clear? So the next one, it is next we discuss the what are the broad types of networking protocols. So how many protocols you are having? You are having 3 protocols. What are they? Network communication protocol. The next one, it is your network security protocol, and the next one, it is your network management protocol. For each and everything, you people are having some set of protocols. So these are the protocols that we have discussed along with the expansion. So clear with the introduction that you people got by today? Yes, remaining we can continue in the next class. Yes, thank you students.